our own music to avoid copyrights. Teeny, neeny, neeny, nee, teeny, neeny, neeny, nee, teeny. Enjoy episode 5.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 5 of Hijas de la Cree. My name is Itali, and I'm here with my sister, Maria. As you can tell, we are in a different place, different type of scenery. Today marks 2 months that our dad has passed. We are actually visiting him today here at the cemetery, and we just felt like it was better for us to kind of check in and see how it's been, ever since 2 months. So we thought you still watch our episode and see how we're doing. And because, every step of the way it's different. And as you know, grief is hard, it's weird, it's ups and it's downs, and it's very downs. Yeah, so like my sister's mentioning, like today's episode is gonna be way different. Because we're here at the cemetery, and it just felt right to be here today. And the way things worked out was just like us being here. So it is a little windy. Probably not. I mean, we'll try. We can try our best to make it work on other platforms that are not YouTube. But if you don't see it up there, yeah. So today's episode is most likely just going to be on YouTube. So yeah, it's been 2 months since our dad passed away from glioblastoma, brain cancer. Like we've mentioned before, glioblastoma is the most aggressive uh, brain tumor that someone can get. So it's pretty much terminal, and yeah. So here we are. How are you doing? How have you been doing? How does it feel like? Honestly, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Well, at least I feel like it doesn't. It feels like an eternity, but it also feels like a like second, like literally a clap and it happened. I don't know. It's just weird, but I've heard grief changes you, and I feel like it really does. Like I don't know, my perspective on life has changed so much over the last 2 months, and coming here has gone harder, like very hard. I was able to come here and like be with my dad, with no issue, and now I'm like just building my perspective. It's just hard. I miss him a lot, and I don't know. I feel trying to snap out of it, but I feel like nothing. Like if life matters, my kids matter, my husband matters, like obviously they do matter and stuff, but I always feel like it's not that serious anymore. Like I've been like thinking everything about my life, like an example, like my job, like okay, if they fire me, I'll look for another job. Like my dad died. And that's just how I feel with like I'm like not putting up with like negative energy anymore. I'm very like, oh like you're being a-hole with me. Like, all right, I'm just not gonna talk. I'm gonna cut you off. That's it. Like I'm not gonna tolerate that shit anymore because life is so short, you know? So I don't know. I'm trying to snap out of it because, like, for example, with my job, like, obviously, I love my job. I'm responsible and everything, but like everything in my life, it's just kind of like nothing is so serious. Like, life is so short. I just need to enjoy. You know, I don't know. No, I get it. And then, my 3-year-old is grieving her grandpa. She's been really sad and crying over him. So it's been hard. I don't honestly today I was coming here like to tell my dad, why did you leave me? I was so mad. But anyways, yeah. How are you doing? We were literally just having this conversation yesterday with Laura. And I was like, it feels like it's been forever and I'm mad. But it feels like it's been forever because although it has been, at the same time it hasn't been. Yeah. Like, yeah, it's 2 months, but then it got me thinking about my whole future. Like, if God allows, whatever X amount of years more, and you have to you're telling me that I have to deal with this for the rest of my life. Like, I'm 23. It's been 2 months. And it's like if I live 40, 50 more years or, more, it's like I'm going to be grieving my dad for the rest of my life. And I was so mad. And on Friday, I was pissed. Friday was one of those, I was just mad.
the entire day. Like I was just pissed off, and I'm like, where is my dad, and why did my dad have to die? And I, I mean, long story short, like I literally went to go get takeout like for dinner, and dude, there is this senor with his little kid, and then they're like waiting for their food too, and I'm like waiting for mine, and then they're like the little kid's like boxing it to me. And like the dad was so happy and he was smiling and I was like about to cry. And I was like, oh my god, I remember when, like if we were younger, like I remember seeing my brother like come to like a toy with my dad and he was like happy seeing his little kid be so happy.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, oh my god, like it's so hard. I feel being out and seeing people with their parents or people, like especially little kids with their parents.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my dad's here. But I think too, it's not life is not that serious. 'Cause it happened next. Like, let's continue. Like, you know, the one person that died. So,
I love you.
well, yeah, but like my
I get
dad.
it though, yeah. No, yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like I'm just going through a lot of grief right now. Like, I don't know, like the keep saying like, our life is just going to continue. And like I never had a wedding and I want to have a wedding. And our plan was to have a wedding. But obviously I had hope like, oh my dad's gonna get better and he's gonna walk me down, you know? Or he's gonna be there with me. And like now I'm like, he's not going to be there. Not that I have a date or anything yet, like not that way. And then we'll both be this wedding. But just like the whole thing and like I haven't baptized my kids. And to be completely transparent, I'm not like super like we're Catholic, but I haven't practiced their religion in a long time. But it's like costumbre. And like to baptize the kids, and my dad wanted me to baptize the kids. And now I'm like, okay, well, whenever I do baptize the kids, he's not gonna be here. So I think like all that grieving, like grieving the life that I'm gonna have without him sucks. And then obviously like I've kind of mentioned it a little bit before, like me personally, like I don't have a second parent and even though my other parent is alive, I just had my dad and I still only have my dad. Um but now he's dead. So it's hard like grieving like the life that I wish like what I wish I had now that my dad is gone. Like I want a supportive, alive parent. Like I want to have that bond, but like I also can't force it. And I feel like my dad was just like a person when it came to telling him everything, you know? Like so yeah,
I think,
I'm pissed now.
I think same. I feel like this week, certain stuff happened, or I, thought certain stuff, and I was like, oh, like I went to my dad, and I was like, oh, I can't tell my dad. I was like, well, I can go tell him, but I'm
Yeah.
not gonna get an answer back, And it was like, obviously, I was so used to just having all these conversations with my dad, like after work. So now obviously when I come home and like, I tell my boyfriend, but it's not the same thing. Like it's like yeah, he's supportive and like, he's like telling me his opinion. But then it's like my dad was just that person. Like he's like who was just I don't know how to describe it. It's just different. Like this is my dad and we did so much together and he would tell us so much and he would like challenge us when we told him something and I don't know, like I just miss having that conversation.
When
And
he didn't understand something or like when he was not in agreement with like with were life choices, he would like kind of challenge like why I want to know more. And then like once he knew why we were doing certain things, then he'd be like, "Oh, sí está bien," you know. So I miss that. And yesterday, I didn't even tell you, but I was thinking about your mental health days with my dad and how I wasn't physically there, but I was in PC. And I was like just thinking about the day that you were at police, and he was like so happy, and I just miss FaceTime.
I know I've had
Qué rica. Yeah.
I've had actually a lot of those memories come up. So it's been the most heartbreaking thing to see like my phone like Like some of them were on Snapchat, and it says like 6 years. No, like you know how it's like 6 years
7 years ago,
7 years
yeah.
ago, and then it was like a year ago or something like that, and I was like, what was 1 year ago? What special thing was I doing? So then I check it, and it's like my dad eating his pizza, my dad with his coffee. So it's very heartbreaking. Like I don't know. I feel like to me, it's like there's this week was like very rough. Like some days it was like a bad, other days it was like I'm freaking pissed, and then other days it was like, is this even real? Like very still, like not full on denial, but I feel like certain stuff of it was like
Yeah.
still in denial. Yeah.
I just feel like I felt like I was doing better, and like, the running's helping me. And then now all of a sudden I'm running a 10K at Walt Disney World next year, with the National Brain Tumor Society. So I don't know, I just felt like, oh, okay, like, yeah, I applied, they interviewed me, they accepted me. Like, I don't know, like I'm gonna make a difference, whatever. I thought I was doing good. But then like seriously, like this last week has been like it's getting harder. I don't know if it makes sense, but like it's getting harder, and like every little thing, like music, or if I see something that reminds me of my dad, like immediately falling my eyes out. So I don't know, I just feel like it's getting harder, and I could see how grief does change you. And like at least in myself, like I already see the grief changing me. And not that it's a negative thing, because obviously, like, it's part of my life now, and it's my life experience now. Like, I have to live a life without my dad. But it does suck because part of like thoughts that I had before, now I'm like, nah, if this, like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not putting up with that. I'm not, and I hate it because I'm usually like overall, I want to think that I'm a pretty positive person, and I'm always like, you know, and now I'm like. "Mm." I don't know. It
I
reminded
just
me of my grandpa. Like, you know how my grandpa was like, he would like,
yeah.
like that's how I am now. So, and not all the time, just like in the
No,
moments when
yeah,
it hits,
yeah.
like pretty bad. Like yesterday night, I was having some thoughts about like some stuff, and I was like, I don't want to do that fake, like fake. I don't want to deal with it. So, I don't know. I am trying to snap out.
No, I think I'm the same way. It's just hard. Yeah. I don't know how people go through life just grieving the entire. Well, I mean, it's like you don't have a choice. I know you don't have a choice. Like it's just part of life, and it's part of when you lose somebody. Having to just deal with it is a lot.
And you know what? I haven't really been posting on TikTok anymore. Like, I haven't really been talking about my grief journey on there because it's been rough. And honestly, I was very motivated to share the rough moments because that's what like really happens. But like, I seriously cannot even talk. When it gets really bad, I'm just like, I can't even talk because I'm just so like, it's bad. I hate it here. I really do. So yeah, I just miss him, and 2 months feels like an eternity, but also like a blink of an eye. And maybe my dad, zero,
Literally zero.
negative, zero.
I know we have mentioned like I don't remember what episode. I mean, there's a but
For others.
I don't remember which one. I know we started talking about how like the view was from here. So maybe we can show
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, so where my dad is, we had mentioned like where our dad is resting, there is like a freeway and field view, and my dad worked in the field for most of his life, and then he was a truck driver towards like I would say like the last 10 years of his life were dedicated, like, well, not really, because then he did like the origins. So like the last 6 years of his life was like just truck driving. So this is the view from where my dad is resting. I think it's really pretty.
Yeah. It gets you thinking, gives you some pieces.
Yeah, and my dad is actually very like that way out of respect for the other families that are here visiting their loved ones. Like my dad's neighbors are already visiting their mom and brother, and they're really nice. You know, like they introduced themselves to me last time, and they're really nice. But you know, just out of respect for them, we're like, no, we gotta go to this thing. But yeah, we just wanted to show you all like how it looks from here. It's very peaceful. It makes me feel extra connected to my dad. Because, like, you know, he worked in the fields and he was a truck driver, and it's like, and sometimes I do wish he was like at the local cemetery, like, so I could just have lunch with him every day. But this is so much nicer. I love that we chose this place. Look at you. Okay, the neighbors are leaving, so we're gonna go show. We're gonna go sit with my dad. So this is where our dad is resting. He doesn't have a headstone yet, but we're hoping that we get the headstone soon. But we have a temporary frame, some lights, and temporary bases. But yeah. So here's our dad. It's our our special guest. Unfortunately, he can't introduce himself, but
We could do it for him.
we could do it for him.
His name is Jose Alberto Olvera Reyes.
Yeah. And it's almost his birthday, actually 2 weeks out. So I know it's gonna be hard. Like very hard, but yeah, so we'll be back to bring like new artificial flowers and stuff. Getting his birthday month. And his birthday month is also Father's Day month.
It's what, 2 weeks? 2 weeks apart or three? 2 weeks
Yeah,
apart or
so
3 weeks?
that's gonna suck. Yeah, but again, you know, this episode's shorter, different, but it's exactly 2 months since my dad passed, and this just felt right. And hard.
So I have something to show you. I mean, you already
Uh,
know. So kind of, so it makes sense because we'll insert a picture right here so you know what we're talking about. Um, but last year when my dad was battling, I actually decided to get a tattoo, and I just happen to love tattoos. You know, I'm the crazy sibling out of the family that just I've been getting tattoos since I was like 18 or 19. But I decided to get one, kind of representing, you know, when my dad was battling. So I believe it was April of last year. I decided to go get one. And I actually got a braid, and it kind of like they're knitting the braid. So when I showed my dad, he was like actually cried. He was like crying. And there was like this spot right under my tattoo where I was like, oh my God, I really want to put something. And I didn't know whether to put my dad's full like birth date or just like his birth year. So then I decided I wanted to do the birth year. And I had been wanting to do it for a while, but you know, because of everything, I was like, oh, you know, like maybe when my dad's better, he'll come with me, you know, and like we'll do it again together. And that day never came. And I was very excited to do it with him because I'm like, he really cried and like loved the other one. And like, I had even posted a reel and like, he commented. I was just remembering the other day, like, he commented on my reel and I remember he commented at work, and I was like crying. I was like crying at work about the first tattoo. So then now, and it just happened to be that I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go get the tattoo. So I got his birth year now. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it. Maybe not. But let's see a picture right here. Let me show my sister. Oh, it's right on the brain.
that is nice. I like it.
Well, let's see a picture right here. These pictures.
Not mean and great. Yeah,
So I
that's nice. I like tattoos. I'm already 30. I still don't know what I want to get, but I know actually.
oh yeah yeah
So I
yeah.
know what I want to get. Like I have a couple ideas, and we also want to do a like matching one. But I'm also like nervous for obvious. I can't right now because I'm breastfeeding still, so it's gonna be a while. But I'm still a little scared because every time I asked, my sister didn't ask for permission with
I
her
just
first
did
tattoo.
it.
I was actually there to kind of like help you, like tell him, and my dad literally thought it was like
Like a
ink.
fake.
Yeah, that it was just like pen. So he
Oh,
was like
yeah.
trying to like rub it. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I kept going like this, like it
Yeah.
doesn't come off.
Yeah,
Don't
and
say
I'm like,
guy,
don't
don't say
do that
guy.
because it's gonna get infected. So yeah,
Wait, we need to say I even had my Crocs because my dad was like,
Oh,
"You're
yeah.
Mexican dad." I'm like, dude, he's gonna come after me. I put my Crocs on sport mode.
It's for to
And
run.
to run away, he didn't even come.
Yeah,
didn't even
he was
come
mad
after
at
me.
me. He's like, "Tú sí sabías, cabrón?" I was like, "Yeah, I did know." But yeah, anyways, I'm like nervous to get one because like my dad, I asked him a couple of times when I got like the itch to get one, and he always said no. Like he did not give me permission to get a tattoo, even during the last 2 weeks. Remember,
Oh,
I
yeah.
asked him. I was like, "Oh, apa me dejas poner un tatuaje?" He's like, "No, cabrón." So he's never gave me permission, but now I'm like, well, technically, like I'm gonna take this as a yes. Like if the wind blows and the flower moves, it's a yes.
Oh, it's moving.
Oh yeah, hey, yes. So yeah, but yeah, I do like it. That's nice.
I know. I was really excited. It was hard because you have to pick a font. Like I didn't know what font, and I'm like, oh, this is hard. And I'm like, it's okay. Like I've been wanting to get it, and I'm just gonna get it. I'm
It's
gonna go,
cute. I
and I'm
like
gonna
it.
put it right under the tattoo.
Thank you. He likes it. Speechless. Speechless. Literally. Oh my God. But yeah, well, thank you for joining us for episode 5. We know it's different. Maybe people think we're crazy and weird, but like, this is what grief is. We are, we but we are crazy and weird. Yeah, we are actually.
But this is also like what life looks like. When we're not recording the episode for you guys, like this is the place where we come. This is actually a place that we visit, weekly. Whether
Yeah.
it's one time or more than one time a week, like we're
Mhm.
here. So it's also like I don't know, like maybe in the future we'll do another one here. We don't know. Because
With better
sometimes
audio because I know for sure that it's a little windy, but I did forget like to get the part for the wind and stuff, and I actually found my hat and I forgot it too. So
there's
sorry.
just we don't know, maybe it will be the last. We don't
The
know.
production ain't producing today.
Yeah, because we're handling it.
I know. Production.
Production's on.
Pass me that ghost. But yeah, so we're weird, we're crazy, two grieving sisters. And thank you for tuning in to episode 5. We're actually excited for the next. Well, I don't know if we'll have it ready for the next episode, but we are trying to upgrade our setup and like our production and stuff. Our production. But yeah, we're trying to upgrade our podcast a little bit, and thank you all for showing us love and support. We appreciate you, and um,
We'll see you on the
yeah,
next
we'll see you on
one.
episode 6. Bye.